I like it when people say that and don't give any reason why. Hi guys, welcome back to a Q&A special. The Champions League has returned, so is the Q&A, and loads of you got your questions in last night. Obviously, it's been a big week of action, so let's get straight to it. Zenette has said, do you think Barcelona can make another amazing comeback against PSG? First time I'm doing this, so hi. Hi to you too. Unfortunately, no. I would love, for the pure entertainment of Barcelona, to go to PSG and turn it around. The fact of the matter is, at 4-1, they're going to have to win 4-0. Like, the team that's been battered is going to have to score 4 away from home, remember. This isn't like Barca PSG last time when Barca at home, the home advantage, all the fans, all the momentum. And simultaneously stop PSG from scoring. Like, I know that Barcelona on their day can pull something out of the hat, but this is just such a big ask. And to make it even worse, Neymar is going to be fit and back in the team as well. So you're not only having to contend with the players that were on the pitch at the Nou Camp, but add in one of the best players in the world too in Neymar. It's impossible. Like, Barca can play a great game and just draw or something, but winning 4-0 or whatever, 5-1, 6-2, the list goes on. It's just going to be so difficult, and I can't see it happening. I'd love it to be an interesting game though, but who knows? Personally, I think PSG are going to absolutely destroy them again. Next up, RK said, can PSG make a serious claim for the Champions League after that Barcelona destruction? Why not? I know that every time PSG did good, it was always like, in the last few years, yeah, but they'll bottle it. Yeah, but they'll run out of steam. Yeah, but Neymar will be injured. Neymar's injured. They're winning 4-1 at the Nou Camp. They got to the final last year. They've kept the majority of that team together aside from Thiago Silva. I believe he might be the only one that's left. That left the club since last season. Obviously, Thomas Tuchel as well. Why not? I think if you've got Neymar and Mbappe on form like we saw, why on earth can't they make a serious claim for the Champions League title? Who knows? It's up there. If you guys think they can or they can't, smash the like button either way and let us know in the comment section. Of course, subscribe to the channel because we've got loads more comments coming up. Loads more comments and videos. Next up though, Bronze Squirtle has said, do you think Red Bull can make a comeback? I'm assuming he means RB Leipzig. Liverpool got very lucky in the first leg with some Red Bull mistakes. Do you think they can make a comeback against Liverpool's weaker defence? You see, if you asked me this question before the tie, I would have said Liverpool's weak defence, kind of out of form. Leipzig can do it. In fact, I did say that. After that first leg, though, Leipzig, they were so poor defensively, but Liverpool deserved it. Liverpool were back on form. It was like the Salah, Mane, Firmino, Liverpool on form that we've seen of old, even without their defensive structure. So, honestly, I did think about this the other day as well. They're going back to Anfield, which is very difficult. But on the flip side, Liverpool never went to Leipzig. So Leipzig have never played a home game in this tie. I'm not sure if that's unfair or not because there's no fans, but make of that what you will. Liverpool, I'm sure we've seen them be very poor at home recently. But yeah, Leipzig were pretty poor defensively. And I think if they're going to do anything like that again, there's no way they're going to score 3 goals and stop Liverpool from scoring. So yeah, kind of the same within the first leg, the first game, sorry, talking about Barca PSG. The away goals are so helpful, and the away victories for both PSG and Liverpool have been so good, I can't see the other team turning it around. But who really knows? Andrew Sarabia said, did Liverpool have any chance to make it to the final or even the semis? He says no. I like it when people say that and don't give any reason why. Why do you say no? I mean, if we're saying, for all intents and purposes, that they're through to the quarterfinals, that's literally just 2 legs away from making it to the semis. So Liverpool have got every chance of making it to the semis and maybe to the final. I don't know why you said no, Andrew. Let us know in the comment section. Ryan Ayat Chowdhury said, do you think a small team like Dortmund or Lazio, I mean, inadvertent shots fired at Dortmund or Lazio by calling them small, can pull off an extraordinary journey to the Champions League final? Dortmund getting there is not, okay, it is extraordinary, but they've been there before and they've been in the semi-finals a few times before. Granted, it was quite a few years ago. I don't think that would be too shocking to see Dortmund there. Again, it looks like after their fantastic victory against Sevilla, it's only 3-2, but you'd probably go ahead and back Dortmund to be able to finish the job off at home. As for Lazio, no, they've got Bayern Munich, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Lazio fans. This one is just a write-off. Bayern are so good. They're on top form. They're probably favourites. They're certainly my favourites of the Champions League. I can't see Lazio. Maybe Lazio can get a freak result, but I can't see them beating them over 2 legs. Dortmund, I don't know. I'm not sure they've got enough, but who knows? Who knows? You know, if their attacking threat continues to hold out, then maybe they do have an outside chance. Certainly a dark horse chance. AJ Carthy has said, question, do you think Juve have a chance of winning the Champions League, or are they cursed? That was a shocking performance against Porto. I think Juve will turn it around in the second leg, as we've seen so many times, especially with Ronaldo in the team. I'm not sure they have a chance of winning. I think other teams are better overall. And as it gets further on into the competition, the chances of turning it around are going to be more difficult because you're playing a great team both times as you get in the competition. No disrespect to Porto. But also, if you're going to have a bad game, right, like Juventus were. They had a bad game against Porto, who managed a 2-1 victory. That's doable. Having a bad game against PSG, right, when they're 4-1 up or something, or having a bad game against Bayern or City, where they're likely to punish you, basically, and rack up the score in the first leg, is a completely different kettle of fish. I'm not so convinced on Juventus' chances, to be honest. Sohan Matre said, should Pirlo be sacked after even just one season like Sarri if Juve are knocked out? You know what? I think give time to the project and, you know, back the manager, and they've only just hired him. Having said that, couple this with their league form, where they're quite a few points off the top, there's got to be questions for Pirlo. If, right, they're knocked out by Porto in the last 16 and they're way off the pace in Serie A, that gives them the Coppa Italia to fight for. And if they sort of go downhill and they're nowhere near the top of Serie A, absolutely they need to have big questions. Whether or not it should be sacked, I feel it's a little bit harsh, but certainly there has to be massive questions, and it would not surprise me if they got rid of Pirlo at all. Matthias Negil said, who will finish the Champions League as the top goal scorer and the top assister? Right, at the moment, Haaland's on 8, Morata and Neymar on 6, and Mbappe on 5. Morata, is he going to make up that couple of goal difference? I've said that I don't think Juve are going to go far, so maybe not. Neymar and Mbappe, I think PSG are going to go far, so they've got a chance of capturing Haaland. Having said that, if Dortmund are to make it through against Sevilla, they've got the second leg against Sevilla and then 2 legs in the quarterfinals minimum. I think Haaland will score enough to extend his lead at the top of the chart, so I'm going to go for Haaland to finish top goal scorer. No one's going to beat Cristiano Ronaldo 17. Like a few seasons ago. Overall, that's ridiculous. And as for the assists, Cuadrado is top with 5 and Kevin De Bruyne with 4. Given that I think Manchester City are going to go further than Juventus are, I'm going to pitch for Kevin De Bruyne. So Honda De Bruyne for scorer and top assister. Sunu Nawab said, do you think Chelsea have a good chance of going far this season due to their recent form? Under Lampard, no. Under Thomas Tuchel, maybe. But I think Diego Simeone's side are in such good form. They're showing it in La Liga. They're such a tough side to beat. You obviously saw what they did to Liverpool last year. I honestly think that Atletico Madrid are going to go through. Even if Chelsea do make it through that tie, I'm not sure they've got a chance of going far. I just think they're going to get undone later on by some of the really quality teams in the competition. You can tell by what I'm saying that I think the last 4 are going to be PSG, obviously if they don't play each other, PSG, Bayern, Man City, and somebody else. Potentially Real Madrid. Maybe not, actually. Who knows? Maybe a dark horse in there. Janice Galan also said, who is the young player to watch besides the obvious Haaland, Mbappe and De Jong trio? Jude Bellingham is one of those. For some reason, I just clocked last night. I know that he's young, and I know that Dortmund have just signed him, and he's like 17 years old, the youngest Englishman to ever appear in the Champions League. But it should be noted that Jude Bellingham has gone from the Championship, and no disrespect, I think Championship is one of the most entertaining leagues in the world, the second division of English football with Birmingham City, to starting knockout matches in the Champions League. That is insane. So he's definitely one to watch. And of course, on top of this, Phil Foden. Insane form in the Premier League and in the Champions League as well. Yeah, actually, Bellingham's great, but just going to go with Phil Foden as one to watch for the rest of the Champions League campaign. And lastly but not least, Martin OW has said, will the dominance of previous champions continue, or will a new champion be crowned? Well, here at OneFootball, myself and Angelina, as you have seen recently, both have a different opinion. I think previous champions are going to be crowned in Bayern Munich. You can watch that video here. Angelina thinks new champions will be crowned in Manchester City, and you can watch that here. That is all from today's Q&A, though. Make sure you take those videos out, and until next time, I will see you guys later.